the upsell on the sales call. Now, why do you even want to seed the upsell? First of all, what seeding is you're starting to imply the idea that there's a next thing to start seeding the idea of the upsell. So I actually learned this from different dating coaches. So for example, as a man and you go on a date and you have a beautiful girl, and then let's say the objective at the end of the night is go home together at your place, have wine, and have a fun time, like to be PC, right? And so when you try to invite her back to your home at the end of the night, then it can be like, yeah, let's go have wine after this. Let's go back to my place after this. It can be quite abrupt. The girl's like, okay. Like now you're catching her off guard. Now she was planning on going to see her friends after the date, but now it's like, oh, I don't know, we're gonna do this. But what I learned from different dating coaches is that you start talking about what you're going to do after the date. For example, you show videos of your view at your balcony. Let's say you have a dope balcony, right? So yeah, maybe we can go have a go look at the view after this. Anyway, you start talking, right? Or so what kind of wine do you like? Oh, I actually have a home bar. Da da da. We should go have one after this. And then you start talking. And then now you talk about that at the end of the date. Now it's not this abrupt thing because you already talked about it, right? So similar concept when you're going for the upsell. When you try to go for the upsell after day 90, they didn't even know there was a next step. It's going to be too abrupt for them. You can still do it, but not as high of a probability. So what you want to do is start talking about it's the moment you sell them. Okay, the moment you sell them. So what you want to do on the sales call, just this part right here on the flow chart, we're talking about this part. After you make the sale, you want to start seeing upsell. We're talking about this state right here. Okay, so you collect the payments, you make sure you got everything of the program. Okay, they got the portal, they booked the onboarding call, yada yada yada, and then you also want to ask for referrals on the sales call. This is how you get more referrals, more opportunities for yourself, right? How you ask for the referral, I'm going to add that to the referral section. So you're going to see that. But the exact phrasing after the sale, it can sound something like, hey, how do you feel? Excited? Awesome. Hey, by the way, what we typically found with clients who get better results is that when they go into the program with a friend of theirs, and then now they have like friendly competition going on, they hold each other more accountable. So who do you know that's a friend where they could potentially benefit from this as well? And then you start getting referrals, which from my experience is also true because I've taken programs where I was going through it. Like I bought my program, my buddies bought their program, but it's the same program. And then now like we have a better experience, right? And so Hormozy is talking about this also in one of their top sales guys. Like one sales guy was just crushing everyone's numbers. And then that guy wasn't even that good at sales. And they're looking at the calls. They sound the same. They're using the same scripting. So what's going on? And they realized this sales guy was asking for referrals after the sale immediately. Okay, so like, do you have a buddy that you can go to the seminar with, taking the program with? And so you want to do this. And then, yes, it's not going to be as high as when you ask for the referrals when they're happy with the program. So most people may say no, but still, you're going to get some people. And some is better than nothing. And it takes 5 seconds for you to say it. So the ROI is higher, right? So you ask for the referral, and then you want to start seeing the upsell, okay? Okay, well, you're on the right path. Also, because a lot of people ask as well, like, what do you do after the 90 days of the program? Which is also what this does is like some people may already have this question anyway. So you're also addressing that as well, right? So what a lot of clients do, again, herd mentality, when people feel like a lot of other people do, they're more prone to want to do that thing as well. What a lot of clients do is they upgrade to advanced backend program name, right? Advanced inner circle program, advanced boardroom program, where Jack just places you the setters and the closers into your business so you can free up more of your time once you start landing more clients. So what does this do? So you got to realize that what makes people want to go into and like spend more money with you, right? Because they're not going to do it for no reason. So there's got to be a reason why people want to go into the back end program. Typically, it's because of a different reason. One is access to influencers, right? Access. So at my last company, the influencer Jeremy, people wanted to get coaching sessions with Jeremy. They want to talk to him. So that was one. Two, more personalized support. In the front end program, there's only group coaching. In the back end program, there's monthly one-on-one planning sessions. Third, the backend program solves a higher quality problem created from the front end program. As an example, let's say you sell an offer where you help coach offers, right? Helping coaches scale their coaching business. So from the front end program, they're not getting any clients. So you help them get the clients. Now, that's going to create a secondary problem, which is a higher quality problem, which is now they have the clients, now they have sales calls, but they're working a lot. So because of that, the backend program solves that, okay, we help you place you the setters and the closers, so you remove yourself from the business more. Now you're being an operator. So instead of working like 60 hours a week at 10K a month, now you're working 30 hours a week at 50K a month, right? So you're not going to say those exact words because you don't want to imply like results and things like that. But I'm just saying that's the angle you want to go to, right? And so this is what will help you do. Okay, it's a bit early for us to talk about that right now because that's more advanced. Okay, but would you like me to send you a sneak peek of that program so you can take a look? Okay, they'll be like, yeah, sure. They'll say, yeah, I can take a look. All right, cool. I'll send it to you right after this. But yeah, keep me posted with your progress and let's do this. You end the call and then you send them either a breakdown sheet, okay, of the backend program. If your business doesn't have this, just create your own. Create like a Google document, make a PDF. It doesn't have to be pretty, just like laying it down, okay? And then you can even make your own Loom video. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. And then if you have any recordings, assets from the backend program, you want to also send that in the email as well. So what I did was in the backend program, we had like advanced like call breakdown sessions from the influencer and scripting sessions because of the sales training program. I sent them that. Okay, so they're like, what would happen is, first of all, now they see how that works. So either they'll text you first, hey, Brian, I think I'm ready for that program. Can we talk about that? Or when you go for the upsell, then now they have a better idea of how that looks like visually, right? And also, this rarely happens, but sometimes it does happen. Like even like a day or like a few days after, hey, Brian, I actually want to do the back end thing right now. Can we just do that? And then now you just got a bigger deal, right? That doesn't happen as often, but it still happens better than nothing, right? So one of those scenarios will usually happen. So if you don't have access to recordings of the backend program, what you can do is this, different options. So be resourceful. Okay. So number one, you want to ask your team, your tech team or whatever, marketing team, to get access to the Wistia account or whatever video hosting platform that your business use. Okay.